Hey guys, good morning on this beautiful Friday morning. It's a little gloomy today, but that's okay. It's still pretty nice out enough, nice enough to be outside. So I'm out here with Miss Bella. So I'm going to be making some garlic mustard pesto today. So I'm going to give you guys a little quick disclaimer and rundown on what this is going to be. So garlic mustard is actually a edible invasive species, considered invasive, or also known as a weed. Similar to dandelions, plantains, creeping charlies, all of the plants that overtake your garden or overtake, your sidewalk areas. So, don't be fooled though. A lot of these common weeds that grow all over the place are actually very nutritious and edible and used for medicinal purposes. Before you are alarmed, a lot of these are also found in health food stores near you. For example, a dandelion root tea, which is your, common dandelion here, for example. Really great as a liver cleanser and it uses a diuretic. So try not to be totally put off by this idea of, foraging or harvesting wild plants. In saying that, of course, you're going to want to be careful of, picking something that is poisonous. Once you get to know what you're actually finding and what you're actually picking, it's very easy to identify things, especially since you've probably seen all of these before a few times. So garlic mustard is very nutritious, very high in vitamin A, very high in vitamin C, and also in fiber. If you are put off by the idea of using garlic mustard for some reason, or are just not, don't have access to it in your yard or local forest or whatever, you can also use basil or spinach or any other green in place of this recipe. I'm going to include the recipe below this video. So, let's go ahead and go get some garlic mustard. It has a garlicky, mustardy taste. Hey, go figure, per the name, garlic mustard. So it's really nice to make it into almost like a dressing. I like to add the pesto to my salads or to my chicken when I cook it up in the pan. We gotta go find Bella over here. Bella, come on. She's gonna help me make some pesto. Cute girl. Okay, here we go. So here's a little corner of my front yard that clearly I have not yet cleaned up yet for the spring, but that's okay. So as you guys can see, I have quite a bit of garlic mustard growing here along the side of our garage, along with some other plants that I've planted, and Bella is foraging herself. Clearly, she's eating some grass there. So, I don't want to go over how to identify these exactly. There's plenty of other YouTube videos out there that show you how to identify or correctly identify garlic mustard. So, I'll just show you guys a close-up. This is what it looks like. And you really can't go wrong. They usually grow in really large amounts, especially if you don't disturb them. So, I'm going to go ahead and collect a whole bunch of these, and I'll see you guys inside. Okie dokie, so we're inside now. Miss Bella is with me. She's going to help me make this pesto, or just beg until she gets a little taste. Anyways, so I have about 2 cups of packed garlic mustard, of course washed, and I did remove all of the stems, so I like to just have the leaves. So if you pack this down, I would say it's about 2 cups, maybe a little bit more, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. So 2 cups of that. I've got a half cup of walnuts. I've got a 1/4 cup of parmesan, grated parmesan cheese. I'm also going to use a 1 cup of avocado oil and then a couple other spices, which I will show you. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in my awesome Ninja blender. This baby is awesome to be used as a food processor. So let's do it. And put in some of this already minced garlic. I'm just going to kind of squeeze it in there. You can do fresh as well. I always like to do fresh, but you know what? I'm busy today and I wanted to get this rolling. So I would say that's probably a few cloves of garlic there. Also added a teaspoon of Himalayan pink sea salt, and it's nice in this little grinder. You can also use sea salt. Try not to use the super processed table salt. And I'm doing 1 cup of avocado oil. You can use olive oil as well. Try to make sure it's a high quality oil. And time for the fun part. Make sure your lid is secured. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hey guys, here's the finished product. A big, beautiful bowl of garlic mustard pesto. Oh my gosh, Bella's crazy. So anyways, big, beautiful bowl of pesto. I'm actually going to be putting some of this in my salad. You can also use it to season your meat before you cook it or in a marinade, or just get creative. Why not? Super high in vitamin A and vitamin C and fiber. Great way to get extra greens in. I know Bella is itching to have some, but you can't. Too bad. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you give this a try. If not with garlic mustard, maybe try doing it with something else, like another green spinach, salad mix, basil, parsley, anything you'd like. Have a great day, guys.